We will now discuss identifying learner style and strategies. Identifying learners' preferred learning style can be a useful way to optimize learning opportunities and can help learners to recognize their strengths and weaknesses and areas for development in the way that learning takes place. So identifying learner style and strategies are very important because, as we have discussed, that learning styles are basically learners' preferences that each learner has as far as learning is concerned. So when we identify learner style, the idea is two things. First is to optimize learning opportunities and also make the learner aware about the strengths that he or she has and how to utilize those strengths in the process of learning. So it is important. Reason is that in the learning context, the teacher has to provide tailored activities to make the learning meaningful process. And for that purpose, learning styles, learners' preferences play a pivotal role. In this particular area, we have strategy inventory for language learning proposed by Rebecca Oxford, in which she has highlighted and emphasized the way in which learners' specific styles and preferences can be analyzed. Let's discuss that. Now you have on the left side basically the structure of strategy inventory for language learning. This is the most widely used instrument for learners to identify strategies, and that has been proposed by Oxford. Now if you look at it, it comprises of 50 items classified in 6 parts. Then we have each part that includes strategies with similar functions such as memory, cognitive, compensation, metacognitive, affective, and social parts. Learners select one of the 5 options to indicate strategy frequency. The overall score shows how often strategies are employed. Once style preferences have been identified, a learner can proceed to take action through strategies. Now the question here sometimes arises that will learners figure out how to use a strategy simply by filling out a questionnaire like this one? The SIL serves as an instrument to expose learners to possibilities, but teachers must assume the responsibility for seeing to it that learners are provided with aids in putting certain strategies into practice. The other forms include self-reports, diaries, portfolios, etc. To conclude, identifying learner styles help learners to strengthen their learning ways and teachers or the educators to develop activities, even additional, to ensure the learning experience is robust and effective.